All right, guys, in this lesson, lesson 8, we're going to be talking about ebooks and lead magnets. Now, you're not going to, at this point, we haven't really talked about email marketing. We're going to get into that in the next lesson, but I have to go over this in order for the next lesson to make sense. So basically, an ebook is a lead magnet. However, if I would have just named this lesson lead magnets, you may not have kind of understood the, the practicality of it. So everybody, I'm sure, who's listening to this knows what an ebook is. So basically, growing your email list is probably the single most important thing that you need to do as a food blogger. And the reason is, everybody asks me, how do you build an audience, right? Now, building an audience in today's world means a lot of different things. There's social media. There's organic visitors who come from Google or Yahoo or Bing. There is email marketing where you send out an email and and it drives people back to your blog, right? So the more people you can get on your email list, the more people you can drive back to your blog. So for me, as an example, I had a 40,000 person email list. So when I sent out an email, like 5,000 or 6,000 people immediately came to my website because I sent them an email and brought them back. Now, the problem is that everybody wants your email. So it gets, as we kind of go on, it gets more difficult for people to be willing to give you their email. So what you have to do is give them something in exchange for their email address. So for example, if I said to you, I'm going to give you my ebook on how to lose, 10 pounds in 25 minutes, right? For me, I would be interested in that, right? I want to lose some weight. You're going to show me how to do it in 25 minutes. That ebook is valuable to me, and it's worth me giving my email to you. So what a lead magnet is basically something you give your visitors as a bribe in exchange for their email address. And that's really it. Now, let me give you some examples of what a lead magnet can be. Number one, of course, it could be an ebook. This is probably one of the most popular things that people give away in exchange. The ebook has to be worth their while or it's not going to work. But this is a really, really popular option for people. And by the way, this would be a free ebook that you would write and give away. Now, number two, okay, you can create, let's say, a meal plan. Now, remember, guys, the lead magnet has to make sense with the topic of your blog, right? So if I have a baking blog, like I did, I would not be giving away a meal plan as a lead magnet. It doesn't make sense. There's no congruency between people who are baking cakes and people who want meal plans. So you have to figure out sort of what works best for your blog. Number three is you can do a contest, right? Now, a contest, you can basically say, hey, join my email list for a chance to win, some sort of cooking or baking tool. Now, you may not want to do this, too often because you might run out of money. But when your blog is generating income and you're not paying for it out of your pocket, you can give away a tool or a pan. I've seen people give away like cooking pans or pots and pans. You can, give away a physical product in exchange for their email, or, a chance to win a physical product. Last but not least, this is something that I used, and I used it very effectively. What I did was I gave away free tips and tricks. Now, free tips and tricks. Basically what I did was I said, look, give me your email address and come on my email list And in exchange, every week, we are going to send you a free tip or trick that you will not find anywhere else. It won't be on our YouTube channel. It won't be on our blog. It will be specifically for people who sign up. Now, what we did to give it some extra allure, so to speak, is what we called it was the Woody Insider Club. My blog was called Woodland Bakery Blog, so we called it the Woody Insider Club. We made it feel exclusive, and people really responded to that. So you may want to think about that as well. Maybe you have some sort of like insider club, and basically people will come on it for their email address. Now, these are examples of lead magnets. These are not the only 4. You can kind of come up with whatever you want. Just make sure that it makes sense. What I'm going to do now in the next video, it's going to be a short video about ebooks, and these are all sort of self-explanatory. Actually, this one and the ebook are going to kind of go together, and you'll see why in the next video. I'm going to talk about ebooks and what kind of ebooks tend to work best. All right, guys, I hope this made sense. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you on the next video.